G'day everyone, Professor Maple here. We're back on my single player world, Maple's World, of course. Silly. Why would you not think it's named that? They're all the single player games are insert person's name here, world. Anyway, other than going on about that lack of originality, today we are working on that over there. The thing I hinted at last time. We're finally building a farm to replace this farm. You'll notice I've done a little bit of digging here. That's great and wonderful, but right now we need to focus on this lovely wheat and making it so that we can expand to do more mob farms, cow farms, sheep farms, that sort of thing. Could technically also do like rabbit and pig farms once we've got this, but we need to convert this into basically a wheat farm so that we can do all that expansion that we want to do. I've got this one chest here full of items, and I'll probably not grab them all at once because I won't need them all at once. But basically, what you're going to see here is we've got torches kind of marking where some of the stuff is going to go. First, I want to get the lighting in. Lighting's important for crops. I need to grow water and lighting. Then I'll get there's redstone I need to put in as well. And then we'll kind of explain how this farm is going to work. Okay, so lighting is in. We've got, we can actually take these torches out. I'm going to leave those other two torches there because they're marking something else that needs to go in, but we've got our sea lanterns. They're floating in the air. We'll kind of worry about that later. But in the meantime, I need to get some hoppers and some dispensers and some redstone-y stuff. All right, so we're just going to pop these out. We're going to need them gone. And, well, I really shouldn't have bothered going down there, because we need to stay up here to place these. All right, so this whole farm is going to be operated with redstone and water. We're going to have a pair of buckets of water in those dispensers there. They will push all of the wheat that grows out that way, out towards its little 8-block flow limit there, if we want to call it that. Which I don't know. Yeah, we'll call it that, the 8-block flow limit. And once it reaches there, it'll be going into a chain of hoppers that around that edge there, going into that chest over there. That chest will collect them all and the seeds, and that's how we'll get everything. I went a bit overboard on Sprucecraft with like all the farms and whatnot I had, so I figure I can just do it all in one. Should only need a double chest here, and that'll be it. So I think next step is we'll put in all these hoppers. All right, hoppers are in place, and now we can walk almost everywhere without falling in. Got a little bit of decorating to do on the outsides of this hex a little bit here. I'm probably going to save that for the end unless things get kind of hard to place with the... Actually, no, I'll probably do that. No, after, yeah, that'll go after. Next, we need our timing circuits and our buttons and things to power it all with. All right, so we want to first and foremost, we need to not have the button in our hand there. And second of all, we need to, right here, put in a redstone lamp. Then we put our button in there. Then the dirt must have gone into, yep, there it is. Got my dirt back. So that's there. We need to put a block right underneath right there. And then we'll put a button here just so we can test as we go. And that's enough of the buttons. Now we need all the redstone things here, so we can put that there. Those. All right, so we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So like that, and like that. And repeater goes here. No ticks or no extra ticks. And just a test there. That's good. And then we need that's a redstone dust there. And we put a block beside that. Then a bunch of blocks here. Oops. Not there. Not that one. Nope. None of that. How many blocks do we need here? Probably fewer than I set down. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, just the right amount. Cool. So a bunch of these. Bunch of these. And that's going to be our, once we get the redstone dust on there, that's going to be our clock. That'll make sure all the water pushes all the wheat into the hoppers in enough time for it to flow, and then and not really any longer than that. We don't need it on much longer. And then the next part is going to be redstone dust there. And we get another redstone lamp. Now this is key. This is key. We get a redstone lamp. And we'll probably need a block here just so we can place the our little friend here, the observer. There, that should be, nope, that's facing the wrong way. Our little friend, the observer, there we go. It's gonna watch that light go off. We can just close this off with whatever, just to prevent lighting updates from lagging things out too much, although we'll still get light from the redstone and from this face of the lamp here. Then we've got a couple more blocks right where that torch was, and some more, and some right underneath these dispensers. And I'll just plop that torch back in there. I'm not going to need that silk touch pick for a bit, so we don't need any delay here. We just need to make sure that these blocks here and here get powered. And that should be about it. So we should hear a click. And then this cooldown timer is going to do just that. It's going to cool down. And in a few seconds, we've got that other click there. So we can test that out. Plop a bucket in there. Plop a bucket in there. And out comes the water. Goes right to the edges of our hoppers, which is good. And then takes it all away. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. And yeah, that's the redstoney bit done. Now we just have to grab a hoe and our bucket of water. Actually, I should probably leave these blocks in my bar there because we need to hydrate all this soil and make sure that we can actually grow things on it. Except I forgot to mark out the spaces I want to hydrate, so we're just gonna create all these little water holdery bits and then cover them back over again. Oh, I hear my farm. Oh, look at them. Oh gosh, no. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, okay. I got really excited there. Are you coming down yet? Got so excited I almost died. Professor Maple 2018. I almost said the wrong year there. And there's one still up here, but unless I install dispensers, they're really not gonna get flushed out of there. Oh, is he stuck? Oh no, I thought I designed it to not have that happen. There we go. Oh. Yeah, alright. Alright, I can live with that. Might be a loss of efficiency, but it's not a gigantic one. Alright. And now for the part lots of people are gonna hate. The diamond hoeing. Hoe usage. Use of the diamond hoe. Pretty sure I've got this soil hydrated. I don't know what's going on here. No, why are you reverting? Did I not? Okay, I definitely buried water there. There's definitely water. No, no, stop reverting. Stop reverting. Please. No. Why is this not staying hydrated? I don't understand. Okay. No, this I can't keep doing this. I might have to modify this farm a little bit. And I think it means I'm gonna have to dig up some of this water here. I'm just gonna see, does that change the water flow? Oh yeah, the water's only going to flow there now. Interesting, interesting. But now that's hydrating. Okay. I'll be back. The gears are turning, guys. The gears are turning, because if I... If I try to lower all these hoppers down by one, then I don't have enough room for my redstone timer here. And I either have to find some other place for it or which don't really have if I want to place it where it is, or if I want it to attach to these dispensers more so the way it is. Otherwise, okay, I think emphasis on the think, but I think we've found a way around this whole height thing here. So I'm going to raise, I've raised this part of the redstone up a block and all the lighting. And now I'm going to fill this middle part all back in, again, a block higher than everything else. And then we're going to put like a, hopefully I can find a non-clunky way to do it, but we're going to put basically like a little ditch around that, so that we can hold the water in, but we can also keep hopefully all the soil hydrated there. All right, let's try taking these torches out of our inventory, and let's do this again here. That's a good sign. Nothing's reverted yet. Things are hydrating. I'm a bit worried about this middle section here. If this middle section stays, then we know we're in the clear, but until then, I'm going to be very much on my guard. Okay, this is promising. I'm liking that. That's good. And even if I think at this point, even if the whole middle section doesn't stay hydrated, then we're just gonna leave it. We're not losing that much efficiency with it, I don't think. But yeah, nothing's reverted. That's very, very good. Just gonna watch it go. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too much about watching that. I figure at this point, it's pretty safe to say that we've got that doing what we want it to do, and we've barely done any durability damage to that diamond hoe, so I don't think we'll be getting that achievement anytime soon, or that advancement, sorry. That advancement, where is it here? Advancements, it'll be here we go. Serious dedication. Completely use up a diamond hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. Very true. Very true. I'm just gonna see. Cool, we didn't revert that by jumping on it, because tilled soil sometimes will revert if you just jump on it, or if a heavier mob like a cow tramples it. But I think we're good. We're out of seeds already. We're only half planted and we're out of seeds. And that's exactly what I was worried about there. Also, I think... Oh no. I was taking out some of the redstone. I accidentally activated the observer. It activated my redstone and basically the water dispensed and took out a bunch of torches. And those torches were lighting up underneath this area. So when I go back in to do more work, I'm going to have to be very, very hopeful there isn't a creeper down there with the skeleton. I'm still not done that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to raid some seeds from over there, but now let's just careful. Ooh. Okay, skeleton. Okay, we're just gonna light this back up here because I'm not filling with the redstone anymore. There we go. So I have decided we're going to just put some iron bars here and that'll prevent us from destroying our cropland here. And it's all growing so quickly. I love it. I love it. I'm not loving the grass. The grass up, this grass. I might just continue the dark oak or something along there because I'm not loving it. I'm not. This isn't a McDonald's ad. I'm really not. I don't care for it too much like that. You know, at first when this design didn't work out, I was really worried that everything that I had worked on would just... Whoops. Might have to move those stairs. Everything I worked on, I was worried would just go up in smoke. But I think I'm going to like this design more. Particularly, I can just walk through the redstone now. Or at least part of it. Part of it, it's a big shortcut, I'd say. Let's see, we're going to close this in now. Oh, except... Oh, that's tricky. We've got to leave that where it is somehow. I think if I put a melon here, although it is similar to the color of these things, I'm still going to notice. So we're just going to leave that as is, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that might be our best bet. And then, so to place that, how am I going to do that? Alright, there we go. There we go. There's always a way around something. Anything that comes up, there's always a workaround for it. There! Haha! Now I will probably leave all these rubbish torches down here because I really don't care to clean this section up too much. Oh, and look at that, it's raining. But there, we've got some wheat growing. It's not growing super fast because it's all clumped up and stuff. But you know, does what we need it to do. Oops. And sometimes what we don't, like give us seeds. You know what? Having this button here is like the most awful thing ever because I'm just tempted to press it all the time. Like I'm supposed to be letting all this crops grow, but just can't because I just want to press the button and undo it all. Well, I don't want to undo it all. I want to press the button because there's a big flashy light up button right there. And I can't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the updates. Who knows what sort of damage I've just done. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna take forever to stop lagging. And I'm gonna have to light that up again. Whoop. How many frames are we at? 11. Oh, going up to 21. That's not so bad. No, I think we're back down to 11 again. And that torch survived. I don't know how. I don't think it should have, but I'm glad it did. All right, let's fix this mess. You know, now that it's done, at least functionally done, looks pretty decent. And I think it's better that I think we had a bit of a blessing in disguise by raising this up, because I think it would have been a little more boring if we just left it flat. So this is good. Now, I don't think it's growing very quickly, which, you know, a little less efficient. I maybe should have built this a lot sooner. Though I don't really have very many farms in this space anyway, so all things considered, I guess this is soon. Alright guys, so I'm basically gonna just explain what the deal is here. So I'm gonna build something over this farm here. It's not really what a normal wheat farm, crop farm would have above it. But what I basically want you guys to do is put your guess in the comments before it's complete as to what it is. It could be anything. It could be a cello. It could be a wheelbarrow. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I want to see what your guesses are based on what's going on screen here. And put those in the comments before this time lapse finishes, and see if by the end you're right. It's just for fun. There's no points. There's no, you failed and you should go home. There's none of that. No, if you fail, you fail, and whoop-de-doo. It's not a big deal. So plop a guess in the comments there as to what's being built here. And once we get past this part, we'll kind of explain what's going on, and you'll see what it is that we've got here. And we're back. We're ready to do a test run of that new farm there. Oh, I say ready. We're just about ready. There's one last thing we need to add. And then we'll also do a little bit of talking about the build itself there. So many maps in my hands here. So basically, I figured we need to, when I was designing the farm initially, needed to find a way to make the lights being above all that wheat make sense. So that's why we've got this sort of, I figured, well, what kind of structure goes up above a field of wheat outside? Because you don't grow wheat inside. And like yes, you can grow other crops with this. We'll use this to grow beets and potatoes and stuff as well. But what the heck else do you put over top of a field? So that's when I decided we'll do like a crop circle kind of thing. Like it'll be a UFO. We'll have it land over top of this, and it looks pretty nice. Like I switched out I think we had dark gray cement for those feet blocks there, and I switched out the cyan hardened clay instead. I think, and I'm not calling it terracotta. I refuse to call it terracotta. It will always be hardened clay to me, unless they add a different block that they call hardened clay, in which case I might change over. But anyway, so yeah, we've got the front window there, and the landing gear, and we'll just take a quick peek inside, because this is where when I have Elytra, this will be a lot easier. But for now, we're just gonna use a sketchy dirt ladder there. So if we come inside here, we've got this sort of like landing vehicle thing, like a Mars rover type of deal. Little cockpit. You've got your storage in the back. I've got to take these resources back. Just by the by. And yeah, there's room for one or two. There's also kind of like a cryo sleep area here. Kind of have it so in the lore of this build, these pistons kind of push down the glass over top of the bed, and you sleep in stasis until you arrive at your destination there. Why the flowers aren't in there, I don't know. They'll probably wilt before you get to any real planet. And then here we've got the main flight area. You've got your buttons to push to say, hey, we need to land, we need to go this way, that way, up ways, down ways. Some of the redstone kind of works a little bit for decoration. There's a nice big seat for people flying the ship to sit in, look out the window. And here's going to be the navigation area. And this is where we're going to plot these maps down. So this map is top corner. This one is other top corner. Bottom right. Therefore bottom left. There we go. Now you won't see any real changes here because of course we've got another hex above this here, so you're not going to see any changes because we've got that jungle wood looking hex there. But we did add a little bit to the jungle wood hex in that little glass railing across there. Just wanted it to kind of match up with the other wood ones near the surface there that I put a railing around. And you can see the Silk Touch farm there. The little section for mining blocks, and then the grass and the mycelium shows up very purple on these maps. I'm kind of surprised. But yeah, we've got that. Now let's test out this build here. Test out the functionality of it. Down we go. And actually, you know what? I want to see what the frames So we're at about 60 frames a second now. And go down to 30. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty decent. And looks like some of the wheat just kind of gets stuck on the outside. Oh, and then probably went to about 30 there too. And not all of it goes in the hoppers. I'm cool with coming and picking it up. This farm was not built for efficiency. It was more just a concept and an aesthetic that I that I wanted there. So that'll be cool. That's fun. All right. So I don't know what we'll do next time, but if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like behind. Don't be afraid to subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you.